Welcome back to JB Reviews. If you didn't watch the last video I did on this 2020 Ford F350 with the 7.3 gas, I pretty much showed you guys around the truck, and I got it weighed at the weigh station because I'm towing about 9,500 pounds back there. And so today I decided to go up to 6% grade. I reset the fuel economy at the dealership, or at the gas station I should say. So let's see how the truck does. It's gonna be a hot day today. It's 97 degrees as of right now. And so yes, this truck is gonna get work today for sure. I probably should have put a little bit of fuel in here. I might have to do it at the top of the hill for sure. But it does have some aftermarket tires. I never showed it to you guys, but I will show it to you in this video here, so just stay tuned. They're like I don't even remember the name. They're like an off-brand tire, and they are loud. I'm at 65 miles an hour, and yeah, they're pretty loud. But yeah, stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's go ahead and get out of some of this traffic here, and then we'll continue on our way. Now, the reason why I brought up those tires is because one thing you have to understand about towing is this. You want the best of the best. You want the best trailer tires. You want the best tires you get for your truck. This truck does have some pretty aggressive tires. They're 35 by 12.5. They're on some aftermarket wheels. And there's a lot of sway happening right now. Now the tire pressure is set to the door, so 60 in the front, 80 PSI out back. So that's probably the max of what you can do on those tires. But let me just be clear here. When you're picking your tires, make sure you don't cheap out. I'm not saying that these are bad tires yet, but I just feel a lot of sway, and I don't think it's even windy today. This is a 1-ton truck, so yeah, even with a 28-foot trailer, yeah, you can clearly feel just how much it's swaying on these tires, and it's just a flex in the sidewalls. That's all it is. But if you guys didn't believe me, well, now it's 95, but it was 97 when I first looked over, but 95 degrees today. And the transmission, let's see where it's at right now. So if we go over to here, you can see the transmission temperature. See, the newer trucks have the gauge summary, or they call it the measurements. But yeah, we're at 221 for that transmission. Now, theoretically, when you see the temperatures for Ford trucks, for the transmission, they always seem higher than what you would expect. But all in all, that is within range for sure. So I'm going to show you guys a quick aerial view of what you can see of these mountains. So beautiful out here. But yes, we're about to go up a really steep grade. I am super excited. I didn't want to do this today. I was just going to do a quick MPG run locally, just because I don't have as much time today. But yeah, this truck is woo. Ooh, these tires. I don't know how fast I'll be able to go, guys. Like, this is wow. It's bad. These tires are just not up to the challenge for sure. It's not coming from the front, you know, it's coming from the rear tires. And that's something else too. These are some pretty aggressive tires. And really not the tires, it has aggressive offset on the wheels. So I don't know if that might be the culprit too. But I don't like the way the truck feels. And this is a good test for me too, because if I ever decide I want to be cool and run these really aggressive tires and wheels, I might just say no. Yeah, and that truck that went by just now too, that's probably another reason why it felt sweaty. I probably felt that draft from the truck. But yeah, it's, ooh, man, it's bad, guys. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this test. It's not the truck. It's not the truck. It's the tires, for sure. And the steering wheel is kind of light too, I guess, because of the weight that left the front axle. And I didn't mention this in the last video. I did move the car, maybe I did mention it, but I did move the car up slightly just to give it a little bit more like towing. But it wasn't enough for me to notice it in my GMC when I towed my trailer out. I didn't even notice any difference in where I moved it at. But yeah, with this truck, I would just say stick with the stock wheels, and then just run a little bit more aggressive tire. I've towed with 37s before, and you probably can see the steering wheel, like it's, yeah. I'm gonna have to keep my hand here just to keep that trailer nice and straight. I feel like the tail's wagging his dog for sure. Wow. I'm only going 50
68 miles an hour too.
But yeah, when I get up to the top of the grid, I'll show you guys, you know, all the RPMs and stuff like that. I'm sure you guys will want to see that. But yeah, ooh. Yeah. Stick to the stock wheels. So here are those tires. These are TIS off-road. Never heard of those wheels before, but they're probably not good wheels. Again, I'm only judging that just because I've never heard of them before, but I've heard of TIS, but I didn't know they were still making wheels. But Kenda is the tire brand, and here is the specs on these tires right here. So 3,640 pounds at 80 psi, 35 by 12.5. I mean, they're great looking tires, but there's just a lot of flex in those sidewalls, so I don't recommend them. I always tell my friends who are like thinking about moving out here, I say don't move out here, you're gonna hate it. And it's only because I love this state so much, and it is a red state, so like I want it to stay that way, obviously, because I want to stay here. But it is very beautiful. I understand why people are choosing to move here at a high rate, because when you see these mountains, it is definitely like amazing. Now right now we're getting 5.8 MPG. The light just came on for fuel, so when I get to the top here I will have to top off just a little bit, just because I don't want to obviously take the truck back empty. But yeah, if you do wide open throttle, this truck just has so much more power compared to the L8T. Now I will admit, I never towed my black trailer with my L8T up this grade. I did tow my fifth wheel, so this is down about 4,000-ish pounds, because I want to say I filled it up with water when I did that test and a few other things. So I probably was around, I would say 13.5, maybe close to 14, maybe. But yeah, I'm stuck behind some trucks here. I'm gonna see if I can get over. So let's see if they'll let me pass, because I wanna see how much power I have. Oh, speaking of the devil, there's a Chevy truck right there. I'm gonna get over now. So this is wide open throttle, guys. Oh, sorry about that. I'm not even looking at my camera. This is more or less the 6% grade. We're in second gear. Wow. She's holding its own. Third gear right now. My camera got really hot, by the way. I have the AC on in here, but I guess it's just really hot. It's only 91 now, so the temperature actually dropping the higher we go up. But yeah, we almost got to 60 miles an hour, almost did. And it kind of dropped off once we got into fourth gear, so it was just kind of struggling. But this truck has a 373 rear end, if you didn't watch that last video. But I would say that's pretty dang good, guys. Pretty dang good. It definitely outperforms the L8T, and of course, no one's shocked by that because it has more horsepower. And I think that's what the Chevy lacks. Like, I feel as though it just lacks the power. If that thing had like 450 horsepower with the new 10-speed, it would be like the sweet spot. But at these higher elevations, you can definitely tell that that truck is struggling for power. This one doesn't seem like it struggles as much. And that truck's direct injection compared to the port injection on this one. Here we go again. We're at 55, wide open throttle. We're doing 4.8 MPG. We're in third gear. There's no reason for it to want to shift. Wow. If I can maintain 60 miles an hour going up a grade, I'm happy. I mean, granted, it's only just under 10,000 pounds. But yeah, this is doing a really good job, guys. I'm really impressed. Still holding for third gear. Just passed the truck just now. Are we losing speed? No, we're good. This is as steep as it's gonna get right here. Yeah, she's doing a great job. You don't need a diesel anymore. This truck can get the job done. I gotta slow down though. Actually, I think we're good actually. But yeah, this truck did great, guys. Did really good. Tires out back will be about 107 degrees. Let's check out that rear diff. That rear diff's at 180 degrees. Man, listen to that 7.3. That thing sounds healthy. Oh wow, look at that. I haven't seen that in a long time. It's about 200 degrees right there. Let me see if I can get those headers. Right there, actually. Perfect. Woo! Hoo, hoo. 560. 600. Almost 700 degrees by those headers, guys. That is the hottest I've ever seen it. Wow. 150 or 160 degrees for those brakes. And tires up front are about 110 degrees. Let's check on the trailer too. Trailer tires are warmer. One thing I do miss about these Ford trucks is the mechanical emergency brake. That is one thing I miss. I hate electronic parking brakes, I'll be honest with you guys. And I almost feel like they should be on trucks. Just my personal opinion, but yeah. Chevy has them, GMC obviously has them, and Ford got them for 2023, but Ram is probably gonna get it soon too, because the half-tons have it, so why not? But yeah, let's go ahead and go down the grade. I'm gonna give it some input. I'm still in tow haul mode. I have my trailer brake at 6, so wide open throttle. Yeah, this truck performs well. I ordered a gas platinum back in 2022, never got it. It was a 2023 model, but I think that if I had gotten that truck, I would have never sold it. I think I would have been okay with that gas engine for sure. It has more than enough power. And I love the platinum. I definitely love the platinum. And I had an antimatter blue, which would have been beautiful. But all in all, you know, I think this is the best gas engine. I know a lot of people are gonna disagree with that, but it just is. There's just so much to like about it. I like the fact that it's port injected and it has the most power, and it's pretty overbuilt too. I mean, it definitely is overbuilt. But the 10-speed transmission, let's see how it does. I'm going to drop it down to 4th gear. Third gear. that truck has more torque. But so far so good. I can't say anything negative about Ford, guys. Like, Ford is one of the best. I've said this many times. You guys think I'm a fanboy. I give them accolades a lot. I mean, I've said it before. They're always trying to be #1, and it shows. In this 7.3, I don't know why Chevy did not do something or tweak the L8T for 2024 when they added the 10-speed. But yeah, I'm very impressed. I think this is one of the best gas engines on the market. Despite some of the people that say that they have issues, I've heard about them. I just put 91 octane in this truck. You know, it's not even my truck. I do it because I practice what I preach. If I'm going to be towing, especially at 100 degrees, I want the best fuel I can put in my truck. I want the best tires I can get on my truck. I want the best oil I can put in my truck. I want to get the best I can because you're working these cars, right? So I believe I would never have issues with my truck. Let's go ahead and put it back in regular mode. Yeah, it did good. If I have a chance, I'll show you guys 0 to 60. I just got to find a spot to do it at. It's kind of hard when you have a 28-foot trailer behind you. Here we go. We finished off at 6.8 MPG. We drove about 34.5 miles. For a gas truck, not bad. Now, I didn't show it to you guys when we got to the top, but the hottest the transmission got was about 223 degrees. And you know, this is the desert, so it's dry out here. I would say that this truck did pretty dang good. 6.8 is probably about what you can expect from a gas truck, right? And you have to consider too, we had aggressive wheels and tires. And yeah, I think that this truck, if you're towing 10 to 12,000 pounds, I think you would probably see about similar performance. I didn't show it to you guys earlier, but this truck did not make contact with the bump stops with that overload. Even on the back there, it didn't really make contact. But yeah, all in all, 1,400 pounds of hitch weight is a lot. It is a lot of weight for a truck like this. But I hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. These videos are really hard for me to do, so show your support when I do these videos. Share them, watch them, and let me know what you guys think. See you guys soon.